So here we are outside the property. Grass looks to be in great shape and well kept. Someone must have cut it here recently. Exterior, you're starting to see some cracking, a little bit of pressure washing. You can see a little bit of mildew or algae growing on the outside. The trim here is kind of flaking off a bit. Coming around on the right side, you'll see the same types of things. Stucco just will crack over time, and the builders generally use some pretty cheap paint. Now as we come back around to the front, let's take a look here. Here's an example of the crack. It probably shows up fairly well on the video. These types of hairline cracks are what most sophisticated buyers, at least, and agents will be mentioning to their buyers to be aware of, that it's something that needs to be taken care of. Just some kind of little random stain there. On the left side, I'll give you just a quick view there too. There's some more of the hairline cracks going on in quite a few places. Inside, the carpets are in okay shape. Certainly have been kind of well cleaned, but definitely some signs of wear and tear, and probably a little bit challenging for some buyers who may not want to spend money on new carpet. Up here, I guess you must have had a roof leak at some point, so the ceiling has the stains and the knockdown texture is messed up. The walls, you've got some spots kind of like here that are in some places, and you also have some touch-up paint that has been done at some point, but it is kind of noticeable in a few areas. So here, I'll just, when I rotate around, take a look at the top of the column right there. This is where some of the paint has been, they went to the top and then stopped. So you've got two different paint tones, and that's in quite a few areas. Same thing here by the door. Take a look at the top right there. Hopefully you can see that, the difference in the paint color. So they probably try to use the same paint, but it just doesn't quite match up perfectly. So those types of things are relatively noticeable. Bathroom here seems fine. Don't see any issues inside it. A little bit of stains or a little nail pop up there on the wall. The living area, the first thing you're kind of welcomed by is this carpet. I guess the edge here has just been kind of totally worn out. You probably could try and hide it with a transition strip, but the carpet itself has certainly quite a bit of wear and tear. As you can see here, there's quite a few different colors going on where the wear and tear was higher than others. Here it looks like there's some stains and things like that. Laundry room seems all right. No real issues within the laundry room. Family room, again, here's some of the high wear and tear spots that you see in the carpet. Love the high ceilings. This is great. Definitely got a ton of space. Very open. Here again, the touch-up, you can just kind of tell where every touch-up was done. There's a touch-up spot. There's some more here that probably in the lighting are a little bit harder to see on the video, but the touch-up painting is splotchy. Up here above the fireplace, I can see like 5 or 6 spots where it's real splotchy, where the lighter touch-up paint was done. Kitchen, good size. The center island stage here is nice, popular. The 42-inch cabinetry, this color is still got a broad appeal, which is good. Your stove looks fairly worn out. It's kind of rougher on the top, but you might be able to get by with it. And backyard, let's take a quick peek while I've got you here. Love, obviously, the privacy behind there. There's some pressure washing. If we were going to do it here, that would be a good idea, just to clean all the exterior areas here. quite a bit of cracking along the edge here for the chimney. Again, you can probably see that gap is getting pretty sizable. Once water starts running inside there, that ends up causing major issues in the back normally, so no one likes to keep that going for a while. The tile here in the kitchen looks great. Don't see any chips or cracks or anything like that, so that's good. Let's go over into the master before we head upstairs. Here again, high traffic area, some heavy wear in the carpet is showing. There's quite a few stains in the master, and some little touch-up things on the walls. If they've got the paint or the paint color, it would be relatively easy for a painter to come in and do the paint work, but it also probably needs to be done all over. This, I guess it's been cleaned, but there's still quite a few spots and stains. Here also you get the splotchiness on the walls where the touch-up paint was done. They went up to kind of near the top of the door. Master bathroom. Nice countertop space. Couple little stains. I don't know what's on the cabinet here. It didn't scratch off, but it looks like a little stain there. Tub looks to be in good shape. Shower's clean. Everything seems real clean. You've got a little hairline crack kind of down here in the bottom of the tile, but I think we can probably get away with just caulking that and not having to do much else. Water closet area here. Looks good. And last but not least, coming into the closet. A lot of extra space, which is great. And that's it for the downstairs.